Well, let's look at why road safety is such a sensitive issue in Bangladesh. More than 25,000 people have been killed on its roads in the past 3.5 years. That's 20 people a day dying, and more than 62,000 have been injured on the roads. Well, joining us now via Skype from Dhaka is Shahidul Alam. He is a photographer and social activist. So as we've been saying, these protests were sparked by two teens who were killed in a road accident. But is this all about road safety, or is there something larger going on here?
Very much larger. This has been going on for a very, very long time. It's an unelected government, so they do not really have a mandate to rule, but they've been clinging on by brute force. The looting of the banks, the gagging of the media. You mentioned just now that mobile internet is currently switched off. The extrajudicial killings, the disappearances, the need to give protection money at all levels, bribery at all levels, corruption in education. It's a never-ending list. It's been huge. So it really is that pent-up energy, emotion, anger that has been let loose. This particular incident, sad as it is, was really the valve that allowed things to go through. Very recently, there was another very big protest about the quota, because the quota system is rigged in such a way that only people close to the party in power get government jobs, and there is a disproportionate amount of jobs going to them. So ordinary people protested. That was very brutally brought down. Under pressure, the Prime Minister offered reforms, but then reneged on that. So this time, that's also part of the reason. So this time, when the students did go on protest, again, it went to a situation where they could not control it. And the Prime Minister has promised that she will cede to their demands. But of course, people no longer believe. She has no credibility. She's made promises before. It's not been accepted. So now they don't do it. But I think what we need to look at is what's happening in the street today. The police specifically asked for help from these armed goons to combat unarmed students demanding safe roads. I mean, how ridiculous is that? Today, I was in the streets. There are people with machetes in their hands chasing unarmed students, and the police are standing by watching it happen. In some cases, they're actually helping it out. I mean, I've been under this morning, there was tear gassing, and I saw the police ganging up, trying to catch these unarmed students, whereas these armed goons who are going out wielding sticks and machetes are walking past, and they're just standing by.
So where do you think things are going to go from here? Because these protests appear to have spread across the country quite spontaneously and without any kind of central leadership here. This is part of the challenge that the government is dealing with. In that this is so grassroots in the way that it has spread.
Well, I think the government has miscalculated. It certainly felt that fear was enough, repression would have been enough, but I think you cannot tame an entire nation in this manner. And they, of course, are approaching elections. So the nearer it gets to elections, the more sensitive they are. They know if there is a fair and free election, they will lose. But they haven't got an exit plan because they've misruled for so long that if they do lose, they will be torn apart. So they have to hang on by any means, and that's exactly what they're doing. They are clinging on using the entire might of the system, plus the armed goons at their disposal.
Good to speak with you. Shahidul Alam joining us there from Dhaka.